Oh ho! A rousing success! I worried about Tippy being gone so long, but clearly magical events transpired. It has been a while. Thanks to all of you, this town, and indeed, all towns, are now safe. Please accept my thanks. Now tell me of Tippy. Have you heard anything about her at all? I see. Nor have I. It seems no one has seen Tippy at all. But somehow I can't shake the feeling that she is alive. Yes, alive. Alive and living somewhere happily, I am sure. Oh ho! A tale almost seemed to turn sad there for a moment, didn't it? Well, you've been gone so long, there have been many people who you still wish to see. Please take your time. I will be at home. Please come by if you feel the urge. Goodbye, my friends. And with that, welcome back to Flipside. Hey everybody, it's chuggaaconroy. Welcome back to more Super Paper Mario. In the last episode, we took down Dimentio, the Chaos Heart, and Mr. L, saving all worlds. And in this episode, we have quite a few things that we can show now that the main adventure is all done. First and foremost, I want to go to Chapter 3-4. This is probably the biggest thing in most people's eyes. Alright, and just for old time's sake, I'll say it. Chapter 3-4! I don't see any title! Apparently that is actually the title of this chapter, so we're just gonna head in here into Fort Francis because there's actually something new here for us, as I said in the credits, and that is... we have this door. And I'm kinda curious, do we still need Peach to enter the door? Let's see. Stop there! Master Francis and totally hot babes only. All others get the kitty laser. Apparently we still do. And Peach's parasol's not impervious to that, apparently. No, no, don't talk to the thing. Into the door. There we go. Head into this door. And we could do this, but how about I switch to Mario real quick? Actually, how about I switch to Bowser? You know what, Bowser hasn't got any screen time yet, let's do that. We talked to Francis, and when I see something super rare, I must own it. But trying to hold a digital butterfly against her will landed me in the hospital. So, I think I'm done with that stuff. This time, I harnessed my inner nerd to create something beyond high technical. Dying to see it, aren't you? Behold! Look at that. My masterpiece, a 1-to-1 scale replica of Tippy with real fluttering action. I like to call her Tiptron. Hey, that's not my name, I'm Tippy. Bowser's reaction! It's not Bowser's arms, but still, he looks horrified. Did you hear that? She can perfectly replicate Tippy's voice. Tiptron can even flutter. She's pretty much the pinnacle of high technicality. Tiptron earned me the coveted elite Ner status on the digibutter.ner forums. I wonder if that real forum actually does have a status like that. Oh, would you by any chance be interested in buying her? I like how he's just talking and Bowser's face is just frozen like that. Could you imagine just having a conversation with somebody and just like they're not listening at all and their face is just frozen like that? I'm saving for Starship X-Naut issue 1, so I'll sell her for just 999 coins. This is a sweet deal and a super rare collectible. What do you say? You know what? We're gonna buy it. Nerd! I knew you couldn't resist something this high technical. You are now the owner of the only Tiptron in the entire universe. And we are now flat broke. Tippy's robot replica, Tiptron, has joined your party! She looks and talks just like the real Tippy. Well, are you ready to go? As you can see, she has a unique text box that machines have in this game, but it's rainbow colored around the edges like a pixel. So yes, now we have Tiptron. You can never get Tippy back after finishing the main adventure. So in her place, there's Tiptron. She acts just like Tippy in every way, except for a few. And it's actually kind of sad, the ways that she doesn't. That's Francis, a chameleon who lives for anime, games, and comics. He may not know a lot about a variety of subjects, but he is a master of geek lore. He constructed me. Constructed me? No, I'm Tippy. I wasn't constructed by anyone. So that's kind of sad as it is now, but if you check yourself, thanks to you, every world is safe. We are grateful for your selflessness and courage. At least, that's what I think she would say. So, again, kind of sad, but it actually gets a little bit sadder. If we go to Merlin's place in Flipside, there's yet another unique line of that only Tiptron will say and Tippy will never say. Oh-ho, Tippy? Is that you, Tippy? That was odd. Bowser just flapped his gums there. Oh, I see. You're one of Francis's creations. Tippy was loved by many, wasn't she? Well, do take good care of this one. If you try to bio Merlin, that's Merlin. He's a descendant of the ancients who led us here. He's the source of knowledge in Flipside. Most people here put their trust in him. Do the light Prognosticus, though. The ancients wrote it to fight the dark Prognosticus. It tells it to... Oh, okay. But yes, Tiptron is very disturbed and conflicted by the fact that she is not Tippy, because she's been given AI to make her believe that she is Tippy, to say everything Tippy would do and do everything Tippy would do in any situation, yet she's equipped with the knowledge that Francis created her. And yet she knows that Tippy was not created by Francis, and instead was a human being, as specified by those clips of her and Blumiere talking. She was a human, while Blumiere was Tribe of Darkness, and Merlin was the one to turn her into a pixel. So, all in all, she is very, very conflicted, and it's kind of sad, actually. But, anyway, I don't really have much else to talk about with Tiptron, aside from the fact that I think that it's kind of one of the more disturbing things in the game. She is the final optional party member, so that means between Barry, Dashel, Piccolo, and now Tiptron, we have them all. There are no more party members for us to obtain, regardless of what some comments might say every once in a while. But yeah, on second thought, actually, I think I'm gonna go do something else so I can get my money up a bit, because I don't have as many valuable items in storage as I thought that I'd want to actually get rid of right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and stay in the inn really quick. Probably the first time you're gonna see me do this in quite a while. I have 65 coins because I sold a few things. I sold one of my 2 ice storms, and I also took the golden leaf that I got from the Amazy Daisy out of storage, and I sold that for 45 coins. So what I actually want to do now is something that a lot of people have been asking if I'm actually going to be doing, and I answered this in the last video. I never did go turn in those cooking discs, which I still have to do, but you know what they do. They just tell you more recipes. It's not like it's really all that worthwhile, but what I want to do is head in here. This door leads to Chapter 6, Sammer's Kingdom. Want to go to the only section, 6-1? Yes! Chapter 6-1! We can finally progress! All worlds have been restored, including this one that we never got to see all of. So we head over this way to King Sammer's palace. King Sammer! Just like King Nimbus! I love doing that voice. But yes, if you actually head over here... I am known as Jay Bloober, keeper of the first... Wait, you are that challenger from before? You fled this land like a crying whelp. The whore in the sky is got... The whore in the sky? Okay, I need to stop doing that. But a challenger still stands until a victor is found. If you still desire the king's treasure, step forward and challenge my skill. Leave the palace before the one of the fight ends, and your progress will be lost. And with it, your family's honor! Okay, so basically we've already seen all these fights up to number 20. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to fight number 20. Something that's actually kind of cool is the berry is actually really useful for this area, because he makes you invincible when jumping on the enemies. Carry is just as useful, but I might use berry a little bit here just because of that. But anyway, with that, I'll meet you guys over at fight number 20, and I guess I'll see you at fight number 20. Anyway. I also should mention that I got out a lot of my Ultra Shroom Shakes. This is actually what I told you that Ultra Shroom Shakes are used for. this is not the Pit of 100 Trials. And because this is not the Pit of 100 Trials, your emergency rations are not going to work here. So it is still a very good idea to get Ultra Shroom Shakes whenever possible. But yes, I will see you guys at fight number 20, where I'll be speeding this up. Real quick, actually. New enemy that we find in the Pit of 100 Trials, the Ninja. These devious ninjas support samurai guys from the shadows. Max HP is 6, attack is 2. Occasionally, these guys will appear to throw some ninja stars at you. They will also drop down from above to land on you at the beginning of a fight for some cheap damage. So, be prepared to deal with these guys should you actually want to, defeat all these guys. They go away instantly as soon as you defeat the samurai guy in the area. I'm broke. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's a Ninja. These devious ninjas support samurai guys from the shadows. Max HP is 8, attack is 3. They hop around and throw ninja stars at you. They are said to follow any order. Ninjons are middle managers of the ninja world. That's a Ninjari. These devious ninjas support samurai guys from the shadows. Max HP is 10, attack is 4. They hop around throwing ninja stars at you. Same description as all the others. Hold the highest positions in the ninja world. the ground is wet with the sad tears of my defeat. Okay, come on, I had to do that. But yes, we are finally here at the final samurai. Now, I know that my gameplay wasn't, like, amazing, but general rule of thumb is, if the enemy's blue, be prepared for it to jump. If the enemy has a blue sword, run like hell because it's going to shoot beams. Any other situation, pretty much just breathe fire. But yes, and of course, the strongest one is gold. So you arrive at last. It is the place you seek, the 100th gate. That's a nice provocation stick you have. Okay, I'll shut up. I am End Boss, greatest of all the samurais. It is my duty as End Boss to laugh at your feeble party and proclaim your doom. Shall we begin, challenger? Ha! You are pathetic. Pray to be crushed by as the universe withers, even though the universe isn't withering anymore. Let's see. That's End Boss, by far the most famous samurai in history. He won a Sammy at last year's Samurai Awards for best final boss performance. Unfortunately, they don't tell you stats. I'm gonna bet it has 99 HP though, so 5 hits should do this in, or 6 hits. Excuse me. Whoa, he can breathe fire! Wow! He can counter the best strategy for taking this on. Gonna go ahead and use the Ultra Shroom, and I have quite a few left in storage, so I'm not really hurting from having used all the ones I brought with me. I'll use the block. Do that. I've never actually shown that before. If you make it into a block meal, I don't think you have to worry about that, actually. But yeah, we are invincible. So now we can just run towards him. This is actually why I wanted to bring this. And that should do it. Roll credits. I probably shouldn't have even used the Ultra Shroom. I guess I was just kind of paranoid that the block would run out and I wouldn't be able to hit him enough times. I don't know. I guess I was just paranoid about that because I didn't have a life shroom. But like I said, I'm not really hurting from using one extra Ultra Shroom I didn't need to use because, like I said, I still got a bunch in storage. How did I do? I've been preparing for my big scene for years. I was worried about that final line, though. Was it End Boss enough? No? I knew I should have gone with something about the wailing of all creatures. I was worried that it would be over the top. Enough talk. King Samurai waits in the next room. Go now, champion. So, you might be wondering, by the way, this thing looks really cool, what your reward for all this is. And I gotta say, be prepared for heavy nostalgia. We'll go ahead and, well, what the heck. We'll use Bowser, because we use Bowser most of this. Oh, bravo! Our jaws are agape at the spectacle of your warrior prowess, challenger. I never imagined you'd be the victor. Didn't all that savage combat get boring? But I digress. I am true to my word and shall grant you my greatest treasures. We got the Goombella card, the Koops card, the Madame Flurry card, the Yoshi card, the Vivian card, the Admiral Bobbery card, and the Miss Mouse card. Yeah, told you. Ahem. Well, you see, I plan on bestowing our pure heart to you, but it's gone. Instead, I present to you with these other royal treasures. My charity knows no bounds. Well, that's the end of that. Your battle is over. We were all most entertained. Should you find yourself in your kingdom again today, do drop by for a melee. Or brawl. Farewell, champion. Okay. Your battle's over. Okay, just the same thing. Okay. I actually want to flip into 3D here, because this area looks like it might be kind of cool in 3D. You can see that his house is just a screen and nothing else. Head back here. That looked really cool. Head back here. We hit this block. And there we go. End of chapter! Alright, so that does it. We have done all the optional stuff that there is to do that I wanted to show in those areas. We are still quite dirt poor, admittedly. But I guess there's nothing else to really do but the Flopside Pit of Unknown Trials, which we'll be covering in the next episode, alright? So, next time on Super Paper Mario, we'll be doing that, and going for those last remaining treasure maps after we're done there, okay? See you guys then.